Hey guys, so it's a brand new year and I thought I would test out a brand new camera angle. Do we like it? What do we think? MySpace angles, Facebook angles, do I look good? I know it's kind of late to jump on this bandwagon, but I thought I haven't made a video in a long time, and what better way to start 2013 than to recap the old 2012 activities. Generally I'm a pretty positive person, so that was a lot of alliteration. So I think that 2012 was a pretty good year for me. I mean, I did a lot of things that I always wanted to do. I had a vision board where I put all the goals that I had on my desktop as a background, and I would look at them every day and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to America, I'm gonna go to VidCon, and I'm gonna do all this stuff. And I did it. I did all the things, or almost all the things that were on my vision board. So pretty proud of myself. I pretty much started 2012 as a King of the Web contestant for like, I don't know, ages. I feel like that was the whole first half of the year for me, was King of the Web. You guys made me do the craziest challenges. Like, you guys made me like eat weird things and dress up in weird costumes and act stupid ways and make songs and sing in public in front of random strangers and totally embarrass myself. But I loved it because it put me out of my comfort zone and made me sort of have to be really creative, and I don't know, it was a lot of fun. So, I mean, we ended up coming second and won $1,500 from King of the Web, which is sweet, which was the money that I used to donate to B&E Water, as well as fly to America. But I'll tell you more about that later. Also in 2012, Kimmi Smiles and I managed to convince you guys that we were lesbians. Yep, you all thought we were gonna kiss, didn't you? Didn't you? Well, we did, but it wasn't on camera. Just saying, it was awesome. No, I'm kidding, it never happened. It was in my dream. Anyway, another awesome thing was that I was the only Australian winner of YouTube Next Vlogger. 16 people were chosen from all over the world, and I was the only Aussie, and I felt so awesome. The fact that YouTube sent me $5,000 worth of equipment, like, half the stuff that I'm using right now, like the noise that you can hear, that's coming from a really expensive microphone that came from YouTube. I got all kinds of cool shit. So from working really hard, as well as the money from the King of the Web and all sorts of things, I was selling things on eBay, I was going crazy, and I managed to get enough money to go to America, which is like my dream, and I want to go back. Oh, so good. So my best friend Ashley and I went off to Chicago, where I was reunited with my friend John Pham, aka Pham Pants, and he took us around and did all the traditional Chicago things. I tried deep dish pizza for the first time, I saw the bean for the first time, I pretended I was Ferris Bueller up in the Sears Tower for the first time. Sears Tower, okay, that's what it's called. I'm told by all Chicagoans it's the Sears Tower, not whatever it got changed to. And then we went to New York together, and I spent most of the time drunk. We are fucking wasted in New York. We had too much vodka. But I got to see all the awesome things that you want to see in New York, and I got to have a gathering, my first ever gathering that I organized, along with Arielle's Hamming and Oh Snap It's Justin, and we got to meet you guys, and I made you eat Vegemite, and you guys hated it pretty much, as expected. Then I had to say goodbye to Ashley. She went off on her 1-year adventure around America, so she's still there, guys. Look after her for me. And I went back to Chicago, and I had a Chicago gathering, and I got to meet you guys again, and I got to meet Lamarr Wilson, who is a fellow YouTube Next Vlogger as well, and a whole bunch of you guys again, and I made you eat more Vegemite, you know. And I had Jamba Juice for the first time as well. Thanks for that, Lamarr. Aloha pineapple all the way. And I saw my first baseball game. Go Cubs. That's all I'm saying. And then I got to go to LA, and that is like the dreamland for me. Like, that is, I got to see an old friend from back in Melbourne who moved over there. I had my LA gathering with Bree Essrig and Black Nerd Comedy. Steve Greene came along, and Jason Horton showed up, and I was all intimidated by the LA YouTubers, even though Andre and Bree were both fellow YouTube Next Vloggers. They still intimidated me. I was like, you guys are so awesome. And Bree and Steve were so nice. They drove me all the way from Universal back to where I was staying, which was really far. It was like a $70 cab ride. Thanks, guys. And then I went and stayed with Nikki Hollywood, who is awesome. I got to meet Kimmy's cat, Louie, and he's adorable. Oh my god. Through Nikki and Dave, I got to meet a whole bunch of awesome people who I love very deeply, and I'm so happy that I got to meet and hang out with. So I made some awesome new friends, and I can't even explain how much I want to go to LA and just hang out with them all the time. Guys, You guys. I got to see freaking Steel Panther. I was like this close. I could have touched them. It was amazing, but I was too scared that they were going to pull me up on stage and make me flash, so I was kind of avoiding eye contact in certain points of the show, if you know what I'm saying. And then I got to go to VidCon, and that was the most awesome experience of my life, next to Disneyland, which I got to do after VidCon. So, I mean, I got to kill two birds with one stone. VidCon was amazing. I wish that I wasn't as much of a chicken as I feel that I was. Like, there were so many internet famous, YouTube famous people there that I wanted to go say hi and hang out with, but I didn't want to seem like a fangirl, and I didn't want to seem like I'm trying to be your friend. I just wanted to say hi, and it was super awkward. I got to speak at VidCon on King of the Web's panel, where they got me to sing and eat baby food and have people from the audience put makeup on my face and wrap me in toilet paper. Guys, it was insane. If you go to VidCon, go see the King of the Web panel, because they do crazy shiz, man. Bree got electrocuted. And then when I got home, I dyed my hair purple and I hated it. I had pneumonia. And then we moved house, and this is where I am now in my new bedroom, which I cannot be bothered redecorating. My walls look like those cars from the 80s with the wooden panels. But I mean, this house is pretty cool because out the back there I have a studio which I've started working on. That's gonna be sick as soon as that's finished. When I got home, the good stuff didn't end. Boom Video sent me to Sydney. I got to speak at this big media conference type thing called the Festival of Branded Entertainment. And the last thing I did before Christmas was launch my t-shirts. Link in description if you want to go check those babies out. Actually, there's one here. Hey! So that was my 2012, and now that it is 2013, my New Year's resolutions were to A, be more active physically, like actually move from my bedroom and go outside and see the world and try new things and go to the gym and ride bikes and climb trees and I don't know, do the stuff that people do. Just get some exercise. The other thing, other than hopefully making more videos, I want to start releasing original songs with a band, which I've already started working on. I started recording demos and stuff with the old guitars and whatnot. It's been interesting. But hopefully this year you will see some original music from me. So what are your New Year's resolutions for 2013? My favourite comments from my last video are all around me. You can see nothing but my head. Yeah, looking forward to hearing what you guys are gonna get up to, what your big dreams are, and stay positive, and like I say, dream it, do it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! One of the older looking, grunting, bulky men came over to me while I was doing this exercise. We had to pull these two like giant testicles that are hanging on ropes